everyone, my name's Caitlin Callahan and this is my Terrarium. Unfortunately, my computer's unable to show it in presenter's mode, so we're just gonna have to make do with what we have. So this is my Terrarium. I made my Terrarium by going to the 99-cent store. I compiled it using a glass jar, rocks. I got the succulents from a work event, as you can see in this picture here. Um, and I have a bit of moss at the bottom, which is why I also decided to include a bit of water. For my 5E lesson plan, I chose to use Engage because I feel like having the opportunity to actually make your own terrarium and kind of talk about it like I'm doing now is engaging, and it allows for creativity to flow. And as for challenges, I had bigger ideas. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any bigger than this, but due to lack of money and resources, but I was able to make do with what I had from the work event and from like 99-cent store buying the glass jar and my rocks and moss and all that stuff. As I said before, I chose to include water because it is a plant, and I know succulents don't really need a lot of water, but I chose to leave water in there because of the moss and because I feel like it might be easier than constantly having to water it daily. But I do have this bigger pot here, so I'm choosing to wait and like kind of compare the results. Like if the succulents in here in this terrarium, if they die quicker because of all the water that's been left in there, I'll know that I don't need to leave all that water. So I'll be able to compare the two and have results that way, which will be interesting. But yeah, so this is my terrarium, and I hope it makes sense. I hope you had more detail and depth about it, and